Hare Krishna friends, Radhe Radhe, welcome back to my Kanha's Darshan. In today's video, we are going to understand the concept of Ardhanarishwar, a combined form of Lord Shiva and Goddess Parvati. Before we begin the video, I would request you to please like and subscribe to my channel and also click on the bell icon so that you can get my new video updates. And now let's get started. Ardhanarishwar is an androgynous form of Lord Shiva, the composite of Lord Shiva and Goddess Parvati, the half male and half female fusion from the center. The right half is that of Lord Shiva and the left half expounds Goddess Parvati. Symbolizing the all-pervasive, all-enduring nature of Lord Shiva, Ardhanarishwar portrays a perfect balance of male and female as equal as Purusha and Prakriti, the feminine and masculine energies of the cosmos, as well as Shiva, the male principle of God, as the essence of Shakti, the sacred feminine. Ardhanarishwar is also named Ardhanarisha, Ardhayuvteshwara, Ardhagureshwara, Gaurishwara, Naranari, Parangada and Amiyappan. According to Shaiva Siddhanta, Ardhanarishwar is one of the 64th manifestations of the Absolute Parashiva. The origin of Ardhanarishwar. There are different instances about the creation of Ardhanarishwar according to our scriptures and different Puranas. Among all those, two are the most discussed ones. The first one, there was once a rishi called Bhringi, a devotee of Lord Shiva. He used to believe himself to be the greatest disciple of Lord Shiva, but he refused to worship Shiva along with Goddess Parvati. He had solely dedicated himself to Lord Shiva but would not worship Goddess Parvati. This story goes that Bhringi one day came to Mount Kailash, the abode of Lord Shiva, and expressed his desire for pradakshina around Lord Shiva, that is, to go around Shiva. As he was going around, Shiva's consort, Shakti, said, "You cannot just go around him. You have to go around me too. We are two halves of the same truth." Bhringi, however, was so focused on Lord Shiva that he had no desire to go around Shakti. Saying this, Shakti sat on Shiva's lap, making it difficult for Bhringi to go around Shiva alone. Bhringi, determined to go around Shiva, took the form of Bhring, that is black bee, and tried to slip in between the two. Amused by this, Lord Shiva made Shakti one half of his body, the famous Ardhanarishwar form of Shiva. This was God, whose one half is the goddess. But Bhringi was adamant. He would go around Shiva alone. So he took the form of a rat, some say a bee, and tried to gnaw his way between the two. This annoyed the goddess so much that she said, "May Bhringi lose all parts of the body that come from the mother." In Tantra, the Indian school of alchemy, it is believed that the tough and rigid parts of the body, such as nerves and bones, come from the father, while the soft and fluid parts of the body, such as flesh and blood, come from the mother. Instantly, Bhringi lost all flesh and blood and he became a bag of bones. He collapsed on the floor, unable to get up. Bhringi realized his mistake. Shiva and Shakti make up the whole. They are not independent entities. One cannot exist without the other. And Bhringi apologized. So the world never forgets this lesson. Bhringi was denied flesh and blood forever. To enable him to stand upright, he was given a third leg, so that his leg served as a tripod. Now, let us understand how Shiv Puran describes the concept of Ardhanarishwar. According to Shiv Puran, The creator, God Brahma, created all male beings, the Prajapatis, and told them to regenerate, which they were unable to do. Confronted with the resulting decline in the pace of creation, Brahma was perplexed and contemplated on Shiva for help. To enlighten Brahma of his mistake, Lord Shiva appeared before him as Ardhanarishwar. Brahma prayed to the female half of Shiva to give him a female to continue creation. The goddess agreed and created various female powers from her body, thereby allowing creation to progress. Afterward, Ardhanarishwar split into Purusha and Prakriti, thus continuing the creation, suggesting that Shiva is nothing without Shakti, and creation as well as the continuation of life is impossible without both of them. Symbolism of Ardhanarishwar. The epilogue of Ardhanarishwar has an intense meaning, symbolizing the balance between the male and female energies in the universe. The forces are inseparable and complementary to each other, suggesting that they must work together to maintain the equilibrium. The unity of Purusha and Prakriti are basically opposite in nature, but they match each other in a sense that Purusha is the passive force of the universe while Prakriti is the active one. Purusha represents potential energy and Prakriti the kinetic energy. Purusha is infinite and Prakriti brings that infinity to finite, thus embracing one another to generate and sustain the universe. As mentioned earlier that Ardhanarishwar is constituted of half male and half female, however, this does not mean that Shiva and Shakti are incomplete. Ardhanarishwar signifies that totality lies beyond duality. They are complete and fully developed men and women. They are supreme and equal, which is why they both are the essence of creation. Generally, the Shakti half is on the left side, denoting relative inferiority and feminine characteristics like creativity, intuition, etc., while the right side is of Shiva, half denoting comparative superiority and masculine characteristics like strength, logic, systematic thoughts, etc. Ardhanarishwar is beyond our concept of gender and materializes the fact that God can be male, female, and even neutral too. The conclusion: like Ardhanarishwar, no human being is pure unisexual, as each of them bears the potentiality of both male and female. It is the dominance of one over another that determines the sexuality of the person. The concept of Ardhanarishwar reflects that the matching of opposites produces the true rhythm of life, as Shiva is Shava without Shakti and Shakti is important without Shiva. Shakti creates and Shiva is the source of that creation. Friends, I hope you all like the video. Please let us know your thoughts on our video in the comment section. See you soon with another topic. Till then, take care. Radhe Radhe.